Wow. Hey Capricorns, what's up, guys? What's going on? Oh shit. Hope you guys are doing good. This spread is gonna be for September 5th through September 12th. So let's see what energies you guys are gonna be dealing with this week. And it looks like what you guys are already doing is this King of Swords. So with this King of Swords, it looks like you guys are communicating very logically. You guys are thinking very logically. It looks like you guys are planning in a logical way. Like you guys are not really trying to let your emotions get involved so much, and that's actually a good thing because the way a lot of times Capricorns come across like emotional when they're not being emotional, just because emotional doesn't mean that you guys are like sad or anything like that. It just means that you guys are just either sounding like you guys are mad. Emotions could be mad, sad, happy, excited, all that. So you guys come across a lot of times very emotional. So it looks like right now you guys are like really coming across to people like you guys are being very logical. You guys are thinking logically. You guys are communicating logically. You guys are planning in a very logical way. Others of you guys are just like dealing. You guys could be dealing with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever. But your challenge for this week, or your block, is this Ten of Swords. So your challenge is to not just continue to be logical and to try not to be like hurt. Try not to let your emotions, or try not to let people influencing you into thinking or believing that you have been like backstabbed or betrayed or anything like that. So it's just keep it logical pretty much. And if it's an obstacle, it could be that somebody might come in and try to hurt you in some kind of way. It might not be intentional. It might be intentional. I can't really see it on here unless I put some clarifiers. But if somebody does come in that's trying to make you guys feel hurt, just again think logically. Try not to let that influence you. Because everybody around us is just influences, right? Everybody around you guys is just an influence. We decide whether we should react or act on whatever people are doing. Because somebody could be like. Two people could be arguing, right? And we have the option of getting involved and not getting involved. So that's what I mean by being an influence. People can come and tell us certain things, but that's just an influence. You get it? That's an emotional influence. That's a mental influence. That's a vocal influence. If it becomes a physical influence, then that's when it's time to call the cops or some shit. And that would be the logical thing to do, right? Because you don't want to engage into a fight with somebody, because that's also an influence. So you could get hit by someone and not react to that, or we could also get hit by somebody physically but not react. By in the same way. We can react in a different way. Instead of hitting somebody back, we can just call the cops, or we can just walk away from the person or do something like that. But the reason why everything is happening, like not the reason why everything is happening, but the overall is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be that some of you guys will be needing some money. That's why maybe you guys are feeling kind of hurt. But it could also be that maybe you guys, something that you guys are valuing, something you guys value might not be coming in yet, and that could be start making you feel betrayed. But you guys are being very logical right now, so it doesn't look like you guys are letting this affect you guys very much, right? So, but in your mind, you guys have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles in your mind, it's like you guys are being very balanced in the way you're thinking, and that's the reason why you guys are also being able to think very logically, is because you guys are being very stable in your mind. You guys are very just focusing on whatever it is that you guys value, which a lot of times for Capricorns is either something material, business, or money, right? Like most of the times that's what it is, or a family, right? But so you guys are just being very balanced in the way you're thinking. You guys are thinking about your own values. You guys are, thinking of ways and planning ways how you guys maybe could bring in some more of this money, some more of this material stuff. But the reason why everything is happening is because of this tower. So with this tower, is like, see, it looks like you guys have gone through some kind of change, like either you guys have gone through like a foundational change, like you guys have completely flipped your perspective around on however you guys think, however you guys are initiating creating things. So you guys are initiating creating a new way within yourselves on how to like come across to others. You get it? And that's the reason why, it could have been that, this cost could have been that in the past you guys also had like some kind of tower moment happen, some kind of self-realization, and it could have been through some communication, because in the past you received some communication. This could have been from either an air sign, maybe some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius, but if it's not that, you guys definitely got some direct, straight communication, or some kind of message from somebody that really, or you had a conversation with someone. The Queen is more about conversations, not messages. The pages are more about messages, but it could have been a message, but if it wasn't that, it was just like you guys had some kind of conversation with somebody that just really like open your eyes or flip your perspective completely around. And that's why now you guys are being pretty balanced. Like it made a lot of logical sense to you guys, whatever this person told you, And it could have been that this person also told you that the reason why you're not getting this money, or the reason why, you guys are like, lacking certain things that you guys value, is due to the way you guys come across. And, this queen, like this person, this archetype is of someone that is very direct. They're very unemotional. They're not emotional, so they're very direct. They're pretty detached from what they're saying to you guys, and they just say how it is. Whether it hurts you or not. Like the Queen of Swords doesn't care. They just tell you how it is, and bam. But see, what's coming towards you is this Queen of Wands. So it's like you guys have either some of you guys have this fire sign coming towards you guys. This could be someone that's very attractive, someone that a lot of people gravitate towards them. They're very creative. But if it isn't that, what's coming towards you guys is like you guys are gonna take on this archetype. You guys are gonna start to become more creative. You guys are gonna become more, put yourselves out there more. You guys are gonna really come across like very attractive, very confident. So it's like you guys have definitely gone through a foundational change. You guys have definitely like completely flipped whatever perspective you guys have had before this tower moment happened, before all this communication happened, before all these things started to happen to you guys, to help you guys like change. So now what's gonna happen now that you guys are gonna take on that Queen of Wands energy? What's gonna happen now? Let's see what's gonna happen now. See, you guys are gonna get more clarity, and you guys are gonna start to get these things that you guys value. So you guys are gonna come across more confident. You guys are gonna come across like someone that's very wise. Nobody's really gonna be talking a lot of shit to you anymore. But it's because you guys are communicating and thinking very logically, and you guys are not letting your emotions bind you guys into like just reacting in an emotional way. Just make sure that you guys keep it that way, because that's the only thing that can block you guys. Is you guys maybe going back and feeling like you guys are being hurt. Maybe going back and thinking that someone's trying to take advantage of you in some kind of way, or like betraying you. That's gonna be the thing that's gonna make you guys go back. Because just because we change doesn't mean that we can't change back. I mean, people transform all the time. People change all the time in different ways. So just because like you guys are acting one way now, that doesn't mean that you guys can't go back to it. So just be careful, because if you guys end up getting upset, here comes that communication. Look, here's this Knight of Swords. So you guys are gonna start to talk a lot of shit in an emotional way, and then that's gonna lead you guys into like a lot of fights and into a lot of stress. So just be careful that you guys keep yourself cool-headed, level-headed, always detach from whatever situation. If somebody makes you feel a certain way, detach from that right away, because the longer you linger in that, the longer your emotions are going to start to show. And then you're going to start to express that. And you might not even be aware that that's how you're coming across, but just the fact that you're having this in your mind, some kind of betrayal or somebody trying to take advantage of you, that's going to really start to show. You're going to create an aura around you. And then that's what's going to start to happen, is that people are going to be picking up. Like, people are going to say, what's up to you? And you're going to say, oh, what's up? But to the other person, you're going to come across like, oh shit, this person's in their emotions again. Fuck. You know what I mean? But right now, you guys are being influenced by this Emperor. So it could be that some of you guys are being influenced by an Aries. Maybe this Aries is giving you advice. Maybe this Aries is like help. Maybe this Aries was this Queen of Swords that, just came in and just, because Aries, they share that energy too. They don't give a fuck. They come in and just bam, like bam, 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 like you're this, you're that, this is why you're doing this is why this is happening, that. And I don't give a fuck what you say about that. It's what it is. That's an Aries type of attitude, right? So, it could be that some of you guys are getting influenced by this person that kind of give you a reality check. But if it's not that, then it looks like you guys are just being very structured. You guys are thinking very, again, this is somebody that thinks very logically too. Like they get fired up, but they think very logical too. So it could be that you guys are just being structured. You guys putting structure behind what you guys are doing. You guys are also like being very assertive. You guys have a lot of drive in creating in these manifesting all these things that are in your mind, all these pentacles, all these things that you guys are value. You guys are putting a lot of structure to it, and you all guys are also planning on how to do it. And it looks like you guys are being very driven to achieve those goals. And the person that you guys are dealing with has this Ace of Pentacles. See, so the person that you're dealing with, which could be this fire sign that's coming towards you guys, or maybe this fire sign that you're already dealing with. It could also be that this person just they know, they see it in you guys. That you guys are actually gonna be able to either create these things that you value, bring in this money, bring in this business, bring in these material things. They kind of already see that in you, as long as you stay logical. And what they actually want is this Queen of Cups. So they want you guys to actually give, they want you guys to actually be the ones to actually reach out. They want you guys to be the ones to actually kind of chase them for a little bit, but that's because they kind of see you guys like as being pretty powerful right now. Someone that's actually going to have a whole new beginning in the way that they create and manifest these things that you guys value. So they want to be a part of that. That's what they want. So this looks like that's why they're giving you advice. That could also be why they're standing right by you. You know, that could also be why they're also helping you guys like create these things too, because like with these Ace of Pentacles, they're being influenced by that. So they're also being influenced to make their own money. They're also being influenced to create their own, and to also have a whole new way of creating these things that they value too. It looks like they're also being influenced by that. You know, so what's ultimately gonna happen is this Knight of Cups. See, so because you guys are being very logical and you guys are putting a structure to it, and you guys are putting it on a routine and in a repetitive move, you know, and you guys are not letting yourselves get influenced, you know, by like emotions, like negative emotions and betrayals and feeling like you're getting taken advantage of and all that, you will start to receive these offers. You will start to receive these things that you guys are actually valuing. But this is, it's a night. So this is something that's not concrete yet. So just watch out, guys. Like that's why right now your blog, or that's why right now your challenge is this 10 of swords. The good thing about it being a 10 is like this is completion. So once the 10 starts, you go back to the ace. So when you go back to the ace, you're gonna have a whole new way of communicating, a whole new way of thinking and looking about things, you know, and it's like a whole brand new way of doing it. So just bear with this energy this week, guys, because right after that, it looks like you guys are gonna have a whole new beginning, a whole new way of communicating, a whole new way of thinking, a whole new way of like, you know, just being logical, you know, and that's gonna solidify this night, and it's probably gonna turn it into a king, you know, or a queen, or you know, something that's more balanced, something that's more consistent. You get what I'm saying? So see, and then it'll turn into a Knight of Pentacles. So see, it'll go from you getting some things that are emotionally that make you emotionally stable to things that are gonna make you physically stable. You know, like money, materials, stuff like that. So you're gonna continue to get all these offers. Just make sure that you stay logical. Just make sure that you don't let your emotions get the best of you, or you guys don't get lost in your own negative emotions or other people's negative emotions. So just try not to get influenced so much. Try to always just remain logical. And you guys are like the magician, so you guys kind of already know that. You guys already have all the tools that you need. You have the logic, you know, you have the money, you have the stability, you have, you know, the things that you value. You have all that with you, so you guys can continue to create all these offers, and you guys can continue to create like all these things that are in your mind, all these things that are valuable to you in your mind. You guys can start to create everything that's in your mind. Just make sure that you guys remain very balanced. You know, some of you guys, you know, may need to like just remain pretty spiritual, you know, which means spirituality just means that it's what's good for you, not as a whole, but as a person, as an individual. So just make sure that you remain that way and don't get influenced by, you know, negativity. Don't get influenced by other people's bullshit, because that's not spiritual. So don't get, you know, remain spiritual, remain balanced, you know, and that's how you're gonna really start to manifest all these you know, all these offers, all this money, all this material stuff, maybe more work, you know, and you're gonna have a whole new beginning, especially with this being a 10. It'll turn into an ace. So now you're gonna have an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Cups that's gonna be coming towards you later on. So that's gonna be more stability. You're seeing a whole new beginning. And with the 7 of Cups, you're gonna have more options, more people wanting to work with you, or more people wanting, if it's a business, more people wanting to bring you more business. You know, if it's just a job, you might get more hours. You might get more money, you might get a raise, like things like that. So just make sure that you don't let your emotions like kill it. Because anybody's emotion, especially when it's in a negative way, ends up killing it for them. And this is not just you guys, it's just anybody. You know, like even if somebody was to come to you guys and just be all emotional, you're not going to be able to trust, because nobody trusts people that are emotional, because emotions fluctuate. They're like the moon. That's why they're ruled by the moon. Every 2 days, every 2.5 days, mood switch, every 2 hours, something like that. You know, so if you're constantly switching your emotions, you know, from feeling hurt to not feeling hurt, to from being logical, right? From being logical to being emotional, like it's just, people are not gonna be able to trust you. So if you have a business, then you know, they're gonna think like you're inconsistent, so that you're not gonna be able to like continue to manifest these things that you're looking for. And it looks like that's what's been going on right now. You know, you guys have been letting yourselves get influenced by this 10 of Swords. This could be a lot of insecurities that are plaguing you guys. You know, and it looks like that's why you guys haven't been able to manifest all these valuable stuff that you guys hold a lot of value to. I keep saying value, but yeah, guys. Looks like you guys are coming out of that. Somebody looks like came and gave you some kind of advice, or you know, gave it to you pretty straight, and you guys are kind of like already getting it right. So you guys are moving forward, you know, in a whole new way. Like especially with this Tower moment, it's like a whole new way that you guys are looking and seeing things. But let's see who's next, guys. Ooh. Sagittarius. So Sagittarius are next. But yeah, guys, it could be a Sag that's coming towards you guys too, you know. So watch the Sag reading if you guys are dealing with one. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching my video, and please like, share, subscribe, and comment, guys. And if you're on Facebook or Instagram, just follow me or share my friends, you know, with whoever you want, you know. But until next time, Capricorns, Keep a cool head. Remember, don't let yourselves get influenced by, negative emotions or other people's bullshit. Just remain yourselves. Remain spiritual. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Peace.